Hey, welcome to SpecialAzzy guys, SpecialAzzy here, and today we're going to be doing episode 2 of The Walking Dead final season. Let's get right into it. So the first thing I realized is that I forgot to download all the DLCs. And so then I decided to download it, I got everything set up, it took like 8 minutes to download episode 2, and then I just get into it. So the first thing that happened is that we wake up and we realize we're getting a little bit flashbacks of what happened after Marlon has died. And we later on put on piece to piece of what's going on and if they're gonna kick us out. So then later on we talked to AJ, talked about how if he was a murderer and what he did was wrong. But that's what I said anyways, considering that what he did was, well, it wasn't a really good thing, to be honest. And then later on we realized that Violet and the others don't really want to get kicked out, but all majority of the people actually want you to leave with AJ and the others. And especially Lewis. Lewis, why though? And then we realized that we had to go to some sort of funeral that's with Marlon and Brody, but the other people was, they don't like you considering that AJ killed them. Then later on, we had to get kicked out, and Lewis and Violet are walking you to a safe place so you won't die, and well, you'll be able to travel. As it happens, as they leave, you met Abel again with his arm cut off. I don't know. I'm gonna kill you this time, boy. And we met another person that's part of the group that's from Abel. So as we hearing the voice, I started piece by piece, like hearing a familiar voice from season 1. And this character was actually alive for a long time, and there was actually a book about it. And there was, it was like kind of surprising to be honest. It's Lily. It's goddamn Lily. I don't know how the hell she lived. But some way, she actually survived for a whole, like, at least 5 to 6 years. And is totally okay. Her hair is different. She looks completely different, actually. Her hair is, like, cut. Her face looks a lot more better than how season 1 was. So then we realize that Lily still remembers Clementine and is goddamn impressed that she's still alive. And sure. And I decided, well, I remember her, so I might as well just, well, be wherever she is. And we realized that since I do not want to be in a predicament where Carly was in season 1, I did not want to go with her side. I do kind of cooperate with her, she lends me a hand, so I actually do get mine so we could get up after what just happened. Abel's kind of confused of why Lily didn't just kill us. But she did say that we were kind of familiar to her since we didn't meet in season 1 where Lee was alive. Say that. Then Lily and Bella comes back, and we have a choice to actually make it so to give it a run, or we could try shooting them. I asked for them to shoot since I do not want Lily to come back. I really hated her, especially in season 1. I really hope she would not come back and just die on the road. But it didn't happen. Lily almost got shot, and Lewis got shot in the arm, and I got kind of upset, but he was okay. There was nothing happening there. Then we were getting chased by Lily and Abel. Abel somehow has a double shotgun. I did not see that from last time. But then AJ gets shot in the stomach, and now he might or might not die from bleeding out from the shotgun shell that's inside of his stomach. But then later on, the zombies starts coming in, and they're surrounding Lily and Abel, so they can't chase you. But we are kind of in a predicament ourselves, and we have to try to kill them all to escape. Why you trip? And then after a few kills with some zombies, we meet another zombie that's running a little bit quicker than the others. Like he's a lot faster than he should have been. Hell no! No. No. Oh. Stop. Too loud. Who the hell are you? But then we realize it's actually a human that's with zombie skin that he is wearing on his face. It's really disgusting. And then later on we get to know that there used to be some sort of group called the Whisperers, where they believe that collecting the zombies and using them for battle is a lot effective. Oh, what the hell? But James didn't see it that way and just wanted to use them for collecting in his own ways. And they're not in a way that involves violence, they're in a way that involves being peaceful, as if zombies were actually a lot more like humans that are lost in some way that James explains. So then James gives us a lot of help. He helps with AJ's wounds,
Why not?
and he gives us
Yeah,
some
apple.
food, which I do happily accept. And I think James in this episode was actually a lot nice. I do like this new character, James. He's really cool. I do like him, and his ways of surviving is
Yeah,
really
what's your
nice.
name, bro?
So then we had to go back to the school because the school
Wait,
is
but
the
if they say James
only
in that map,
one
then
that
they
actually
think he's a
has medical
zombie.
supplies. And as I said in the last episode, Ruby is basically a medic. So we go up there, and Willie thought that James was actually a zombie since he had his zombie skin on, and shot at him,
Ooh.
and then realized that Clementine was there as well and decided to alert the others. Clementine suggested for James to join, but
Crap.
James doesn't
Willie's
think that he
alert all of
doesn't.
them
Well,
now.
he doesn't think that this is the right time to actually join. And to be honest, I kind of understand since he did kill.
Yeah, I
He
think
did
it's a
see
good
us kill
addition to their
a lot
team.
of zombies before he came
Oh,
in.
the weapons.
Yeah, you don't kill walkers, don't you?
Not ready.
Yeah, seems like he doesn't want to kill walkers. And then later on, we do get to realize that
He
the
didn't
zombies that
want us to
came
kill
after
the
Lily and
zombie
Abel were actually
that was
his
in the
zombies
camp.
that he brought in to distract them, which would led for him to actually distract the zombies and save us. And then after we got inside of the school, we realized that Violet has been taking care of the place for a little bit, kind of being the leader instead of Marlon. And that we had to set up camp because Lily and Abel are going to get their groups to get more people from the school. So then later on we get to arm the entire place with spikes, scare people with scarecrows that are actually zombies head, and weapons like a bomb, like an actual bomb that's from propane. No joke, this legit kind of scared me considering that I did not want anyone to
They
blow
probably
up.
will.
I don't mean like the enemies, I don't care about them, but I just mean that it might go to hell and we all die. Then later on, we actually do get inside of some sort of greenhouse
down.
that overflooded with a bunch of grass and weed, so they couldn't get in the one time they said because it
Oh,
was overflowing.
goddamn.
There's some zombies in there, but we survived, and Mitch was kind of impressed,
He's
but
fast. I gotta kill him first.
still kind of hates us because we did kill one of his friends. But that's okay. We do get into some sort of science lab since we
Fry
do have
that
to find
baby
some sort of
open.
propane, and we did find some fertilizers for the propane tank. I legit don't know how fertilizers could be
Barbed
used to
wire?
blow up stuff. Can
Yes.
someone tell me if
Yes,
that
it
actually
is.
works? I don't know. But then we do find some sort of spark to light
Hell
up
no.
the TNT or whatever this is called, Minecraft reference. And well, we do meet a little zombies
Ew.
before we went inside the greenhouse science lab, and we realized that Ruby and Mitch actually know
That's
this
nasty.
person. I forgot her name,
a
but it
science
was a
lab
really
in the
important person to
greenhouse.
Ruby.
I don't
And we
get how
had
that
to make a
works.
decision if we could either burn the body of the zombie or
Yeah,
we could
what?
bury him. I decided to bury her considering that, well, I did not want to be a dick, but this does cause Mitch to not like us
Oh.
anymore.
Nurse at the school. She stayed when all the others left.
Damn, she was committed to the school.
She looks.
How can you recognize her from all of that?
I can barely recognize her.
I'm sorry, Ruby.
I just wish I could make her look like she used to.
How she
But later
still
on,
has all
we get
that
to
dirt all
make him
over
like us a little bit more,
inside
but we
of
do
that
actually
clean it up
interact
or
with him.
something.
To interact with him. I don't know why I
But
say it
that's
like
okay, I
that.
guess.
And then as we bury her, we get to pet Rosie. I really like Rosie.
Good girl. What did Marlon used to do?
Rosie will remember that. Hold up now. She gonna start talking or something? And then we have to talk to everyone else, as Violet did say. I talked to Mitch for a little bit about propane, and see if this is gonna work. And then I talked to Lewis a little bit about archery and what he's doing. I got a lot of good shots. Yeah, screw you, Lewis. And then I talked to Willie and AJ about what's going on when they're scouting outside the area.
I'm hoping.
And then we get to play a little game.
God damn it.
It was, I think it was Mary, Flip, Kill, and I say Flip instead of, the other naughty word. You know what I mean.
Damn it.
And then later on we have to set up camp and realize that it's been like 2 weeks when
Yes,
they were
Lewis.
setting up the
Sure.
entire thing. And AJ already has
Sorry,
his
Violet.
own shiv. He made his own shiv because of Mitch. And then after that, we get to make a decision if we want to go with Lewis or we go with Violet. Now this, to me, was actually really cool. I actually like this, to be honest. But it was kind of weird when I first saw this, but later on I got to like it. So I decided to go with Lewis, and you'll see what happens after that. So he told us that his piano needs to get fixed of some sort.
Oh.
Now, to be honest, this is pretty smooth. You're gonna know why.
Okay.
So we realize that the piano is not broken. He just wanted you to be in his
One's the
room,
key.
his music room, and he's really smooth, to be honest. He just wanted to be in his
Okay, I
room, and
don't know
he
anything
kind
about
of does like
pianos,
it, but you
bro.
just don't know about that yet until you actually confess that you like him. Would you look at that? Yeah. And to be honest, I did actually really like Lewis. As I said in episode 1, I did like him a lot. He was a good character. He's a cool one. So when I saw that there was an option to confess love to Lewis, Clementine and Lewis
I'm gonna go along
together,
with this.
I decided to do it because I wanted Clementine to do something. Damn it! I don't care what you say. This is something I like. You sure about that?
It's a heart. Yep, I see. It's a heart. That's super cool. Really cool. So, hey, I'm gonna dig myself into a deep hole from which I'll never emerge. Cool? Cool. Huh. Time to get serious.
Serious. Wow. Are you feeling okay?
Not really, no. Mm-mm. Thanks for being here. Listening. Blowing on the strings. Coming here to help me with my project, even after everything I put you through. And everything I had to work through for myself. Everyone hears the jokes, the piano, and after that, they stop listening. You didn't.
So, I like you a lot. Like you. As more than a friend. No jokes? Nothing?
Figured out what to call the song. Clementine, obviously. You know, because I like fruit, and I like you even more, so there. Gotta admit, of all the things I saw coming, you having a crush on me was not it.
I have to go. I've got lookout duty.
Well, you wouldn't want to miss that. Sounds like way too much fun.
Yes. And then later on, I did actually got Clementine to kiss Lewis.
Here, you look too.
This is something I like. Okay, don't worry about it. It's not fan fiction. Like, I swear to God.
Oh, no.
And then we realized that
Oh,
Lily
hell.
and Abel are actually close by and are hiding with horses. They're getting ready to rob us of our people. And then as we were getting ready
Yeah,
to
you can't
stack
do
up
that.
our tables
You
and
don't have to
stuff, getting ready to ambush them and get the bomb to blow them up,
Oh, sniper, please don't get me.
they barged in,
Ooh.
and now they're pretty freaked out. But Lily already knows that this could be as bait. And we're being quiet since we want
get me
them
then.
to come in their distance so
already
we can
made a
shoot them.
discussion.
But Lily starts talking about 10 sisters, Sophie and Minnie. And this got Tim's attention, and he decides to jump
10.
out. I don't know why he jumped out. This was a bait.
No.
And Lily starts talking more about, him joining their alliance and stuff like that.
That's it. No.
But I did not like that, so I took the shot with my bow and arrow. I missed, but that doesn't matter because apparently that led from Mitch to die.
Oh, Mitch. Oh, Mitch.
God damn it! Mitch! Mitch! No!
Kill who you have to. Take the rest.
Oh my God. That is it. You dead, boy. Legit, he actually died. I got really upset when Mitch died, I was so upset. I was actually kind of mad when he died. Now, here's the thing. I wouldn't blame 10 for Mitch's death. I wouldn't blame that.
You're just
I
gonna
kind of
walk it
blame
off.
Mitch
Okay.
for doing what he did. He decided to go up against Lily and get his throat slit and then getting stabbed in the head.
Oh, I'm pissed.
It wasn't 10's fault, to be honest, but others like Willie does think that it was his fault. And then it was a whole fight going on. Omar gets shot in the leg by some sniper that was in a tree, and a whole
please
lot of
blame
hell
him.
broke loose. So
we were
as
going
Mitch
to
dies,
think
a lot more starts coming in, and a lot more people starts coming in, and we have to shoot other zombies that are coming in as well later on in the
Oh
fight.
yes.
And we go inside of
yeah.
the school since we did set up some traps that are brick traps actually, and they're actually gonna kill a person. This is actually a pretty cool kill, to be honest.
Oh, that was
And
nice.
as we're going up, their girl, the shotgun, was really upset, or the
Oh, she
M1A1.
mad.
I think it was an M1A1 carbine. And we push a couch up
Come
to her
on.
so they won't be able to get us. But Abel decides to get in there
Oh
heads
my
first
God.
and try to kill Clementine. But
Uppercut.
AJ wanted to kill him. He called dibs one
Oh,
time.
dibs.
Let's see, I
Ooh.
didn't put it in.
Get him.
And we pushed him off a balcony, leading for him to be disabled for
Wait,
a
I
little
didn't click
bit.
it. I
And
wanted
I don't mean
AJ to
disabled
get
as in
it.
his legs are broken, but as in like one of his organs probably popped from him falling off a balcony. But then we realized that we had to make a decision
God,
of either
no.
Lewis or Violet being
No.
captured in the group of Lily. I saved Lewis because I
Oh,
wanted
I'm
to
sorry,
save their love,
Violet.
damn it. And Violet's gone. Violet got captured.
No.
And as we kill all the zombies, we dispose of all the people that were gone. We realized that Abel was the only one that got left behind from Lily's group.
Yeah, we got James.
And we used him
James
later
knows
on
where
in
they are.
episode 3 to interrogate him to find out where they are.
Nah. We are
Now this
killing
was
them.
actually
We're killing
one of the
Abel.
best episodes I ever did in Walking Dead. It just kind of makes me upset how I had to make a decision of either Lewis or Violet and how Mitch died. This made me kind of upset. And the reason being is because I was starting to like Mitch when I first met him in episode 1, and I really wanted for Mitch to actually like me as a friend. But Mitch dies and 10, well, he feels a lot guilty for doing what he did. We do later on get to meet the sisters though. Only one though, and you'll see why. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. Episode 3 will be coming later on. It'll be coming soon. And this kind of took a lot longer than expected. I was gonna try to do this yesterday, but I couldn't do it. It was a little bit busy. And I couldn't do it Sunday because there was a birthday party. So sorry. It just took a little bit of time. But I'll try my best to do it a lot earlier. But I can't guarantee it to be on Saturday and Sunday. I'll try it next week. It's like that, or even Friday, since I won't be able to go anywhere. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.
And the people bowed and prayed to